Guys, so my name is Surprice Malatji and I'm just going to give you a brief description of our social experiment. So basically our social experiment is based on the theory of attraction, whereby according to the Oxford Dictionary, attraction is something, an interesting or enjoyable thing to do, which is why we decided to base our social experiment on free hugs, because everybody enjoys a free hug. And the theory that we decided to specifically prove is the theory of similarity attitude effect, whereby it states that people who have the same similarities are most likely to be attracted to each other. Like, for example, people who have the same sex, people of the same age groups, people of the same religion, people with the same politics are most likely to be attracted with each other, which is why we decided to have different sex in each subject. Like, I was the female subject and Tebogo was the male subject, and also why we decided to have our experiment based on campus and also in town, so that we can have different results and prove this theory wrong or right. So these are the results that we got.
Experiments in the above video also show the halo effect. So the halo effect is a form of confirmation bias, where a person's particular approach or traits influences the way that you think about them. For example, in the video you see that if a person is smiling, then more people are likely to hug them, because they're going to be like, oh, that person's nice. But if the person then looks like they're mad or they're angry or they're not smiling or doing anything, they're probably just going to be like, oh, that person's mean, and they're just doing it for the experiment. So you can see how with the halo effect, it always confirms the way that you think about a person.
With the video above, this is a type of positive halo effect, whereby I was smiling and people were also interested in the initiative due to me being friendly and nice to them. As explained by Nolu, when I was down and not even interested in the crowd or anything like that, people didn't care either. They just went about their own business. As you can see, people did not bother even hugging me, they did not bother even checking on me, because I was down. I did not show any interest in the initiative. So the same went applied to them, where they just went about.
In the video above, we took note of authority and conformity being the other two views that were evidenced in our experiments, and with the guy telling the people to go and get a free hug, it's just free. That was authority. So authority is when A tells B to do something. A is not threatening B, but B does everything that A tells them to do. That is a case of authority. So with the people going and hugging our two experiment people, that is because of the authority that the guy that was shouting out to get a free hug, the authority that he had.
So here 3 friends are approaching me and Tebogo, and amongst the 3 friends, only 2 of the friends decide to hug me and Tebogo, while the other one doesn't. And as soon as she realizes that both her friends were hugging me and Tebogo and she was the only one left out, she decided to hug us too, which is called conforming, due to the normality that was set by her friends in terms of the free hugs.
I'll be explaining attraction based on similarities in the social homogamy theory. It is based on the idiom, birds of a feather flock together. It suggests the importance of similarity in influencing and sustaining attraction between people. Social homogamy theory is based on an idea that like attracts like. This means that an individual is likely to find another individual attractive when they share common features together, such as age, race, gender, culture, religion, and others.
One can also see the attraction theory at play. People mostly hug people that they find are attractive to them, like seen in the interview, as they stated. Or they're most likely to hug people that they feel comfortable with. So a girl is more likely to hug a girl, more than a guy is more likely to hug another guy. But a guy is also willing to give a hug to a girl because they find them attractive in a way, like they're appealing to their gender or their nature. So one can also see the attraction theory in our experiments.
Mentioned, we got consent from our interviewees and asked them a question whether they would prefer a hug from a guy or a girl and why, and these are the answers that we got.
But just give that guy.
I'm more inclined to pick the female.
Why?
Because I'm attracted to females.
Okay.
It depends who the person is, but like usually a girl.
Why a girl?
I don't like guys.
Okay.
Men are trash guys.
Okay.
I'm a man, I'm a trash guy.
This creeps out you. I wanted to give him a hug. I didn't know what this gives out.
But it's a hug and it's written free.
What if it's a free hug for something else? I wanted to give him a hug, but shame. I would have if this was
The law of attraction states that people create their own reality in a way. So it's more like people are attracted to people that they find are more similar to them, like birds of the same feathers flock together. But then it fails to take into account the fact that sometimes your subconscious mind is also involved in the decision of who you're attracted to. For example, like your primary caregiver is someone that you most feel secure with. So then maybe you might be attracted to someone who might resemble or might likely to seem like your caregiver in a way, but though it's not your caregiver. But then it fails to take into account the fact that birds of the same feather sometimes do not flock together. So then it does not create your own reality. It doesn't really look at the fact that you don't create your own reality, but then some things like the subconscious mind also play a part in who you find to be attractive. So those are some of the limitations of the attraction theory. One can also see, like from the experiments that we conducted, that some people mostly focus their attention on the fact that there's a board that says free hugs. So then sometimes you might think that, no, I'm gonna go for this person because it's a girl and I find them attractive because they're more relatable to me. But then it doesn't take into account the fact that, okay, this person is already standing here, so might as well give them a hug. So that's one of the limitations as well.